It's there we go. All right, here we are. Good evening, everybody. I'm Ariel Grace from A Gang of Girls Radio, and outside it's raining. There might be a thunderstorm, so I might have to like cut it down maybe early or something. But I did say that I would be talking about. Hi, Janine. I'd be talking about charlatans, uh, psychics, and psychic mediums tonight. So, and mediums, because there's like a whole different thing all about the whole that. And so, a lot of you have asked me, like, what is that? So, or what is the difference, and how can we tell the difference and stuff? So, we're going to be talking about that tonight. First, again, I have some announcements. For those of you that are interested in the paranormal, like paranormal experiences and going and doing some, ghost hunting and stuff like that, you can check out Emerald Coast Paranormal Concepts. It's on Facebook. They're doing an event. It's a really cool, it's like nationwide event. Everybody's connected when they're doing their investigations. Hi, Theo. And so it's really awesome. I did it last year. I hope to be there this year because I really wanna be with them. They're gonna be at the Russ House here in Marianna, Florida. Hey, Tracy. So check them out on Facebook. Emerald Coast Paranormal Concepts. Okay. Yeah, it's a big event, and if you're interested in the paranormal and you want to see an investigation in that, Tracy and Susan will be there with their crew, and you'll be able to investigate the Rest House. And I love the Rest House. It's awesome. It is. It's haunted, and it's awesome. So I've been twice and had awesome experiences. So yeah. All right. So the next thing we're going to be talking about psychic mediums tonight, and I want to introduce you to my favorite psychic medium, Psychic Theo. He's my bro. Ha! You can check him out at psychictheo.com. Is a psychic medium, so for those of you out there that are wanting to connect with your loved ones who've gone through the veil, check him out. You never know what could happen, right? And then for those of you who want astrology consultations, I don't do anything without consulting Rhonda, Rockin' Reverend Rhonda, because she helps me get through a lot of stuff, or at least plan things so that things come out with a happy ending. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Kevin! And so you can check her out at karmiclaw.com. All right. For those of you that are interested in a medical intuitive, there's a really nice lady. She's rockin', and she can help you with your medical stuff. Her name is Marcella Zinner, and you can check her out at marcellaz.com. Okay? Okay. So, this week we're going to be talking about charlatans, psychics, psychic mediums, and mediums, because it's not that they're all different, but there is a difference in all of them. So we're going to start out with the charlatans because that's not my favorite, and then we'll go to my favorite. Okay, so the charlatans are the psychics. You're like in IKEA, and you're buying stuff and you're having fun and it's great, and they walk up to you with their flyer and they say, oh my gosh, you have such a beautiful light, I need to do a reading for you. And you go, okay. They hand you a flyer, and you put the flyer in your pocket. When you get home, you throw it in the trash. So that's what I usually do, because if you're a psychic and you are, you think somebody needs a reading from you, that's not how you do it. You don't. So a lot of times that's what happens, is that they are charlatans. And I have hi Slavina. I have had several clients over the years that have been ripped off, like thousands and thousands of dollars from charlatans. What they'll do is they'll keep hooking you in. keep pulling you in. A lot of people, the biggest thing is that they tell people is that, oh, your family is cursed. And that's why, you're not getting what you want. You got to release that curse, or I can release the curse for you. Anybody tells you that, they're full of shit. Yet. Okay? Because most likely your family isn't cursed. And most likely it's maybe something that is going on with you, or maybe you need to clear your ancestral line, okay? And I have a meditation. It's free. It's on my website. Just go to arielgrace.net, click on the meditation tab, scroll down. Ancestral meditation, okay? And it's a clearing meditation, and it assists with clearing your lineage. So even if you don't think you're cursed, and there's something going on in your lineage maybe that you want to clean up, you can do that. It's mother and father, either one, both. It's all good. This is why. Because it takes a lot of energy to create a curse. A lot. It takes more than one person to create a curse. And yeah, there have been curses that have been done. Yeah. But not so many curses that everybody's family is cursed. And a lot of times it's the family itself, oh, we're always going to be poor. Oh, we're always going to be poor. You get a whole bunch of people together and they're always talking about always being poor. Guess what's going to happen? All that energy, that poor energy, that poverty energy, it's going to stick there. Ugh. Until you start clearing it up. So in a way, families can curse themselves. So check your family line, make sure that, you clear the lines. You can do it yourself. That's what I'm about. I know I'm a horrible psychic. I'm letting you guys know how handy tips and tricks on how to do it yourself. But I think everybody is their own healer. I'm just here to hold space for you, so I can assist you with healing yourself. So I feel like the whole charlatan thing, if somebody is stringing you along, or if you have a feeling about it, one of those feelings, tell them no. No, I'm done. Gotta go. Thank you very much. Because you can find somebody who can actually hold space for you and help you. Without all that, you don't need a lot of different kinds of crazy stuff in order to have a good life. A lot of times it's just your attitude. Do you want a good life? And if you do, have a good life, whatever that may be. It's all good. Everybody's good life is not the same as everybody else's good life when you get down to the core. All right? So charlatans will try to sell you crazy stuff. They'll try to charge you exorbitant amounts of money over and over again. Over and over again. Like thousands of dollars. And so, in order to stop that, just don't, if, you feel that it isn't good for you, or you have a queasy feeling in your stomach, or maybe you get a headache, or something goes weird and you can't make it there, or crazy stuff, don't force it. Okay? Just take a breath and let it go. Hey, Julie, how you doing? So, and that's what a charlatan does. They're like a snake oil salesperson. So they'll try to get you addicted, and that's not fun. So, hey, Hannah Bobana. So, we want to make sure when you go see a psychic or a psychic medium that they have, you get referrals, or you look at their reviews. You maybe sign up for their newsletter and check out a couple newsletters, see how they go. Watch them on Facebook Live, hear them on the radio, whatever. Check them out before you go. If you're seriously looking for somebody who you need assistance with, or you need somebody to help you. Okay? If it's something really deep, you need that, look into it. And if you can't find somebody, I know a lot of people. I can refer you. Like Rockin' Reverend Rhonda. There she is. She's right there. So I'm okay with referring people because I do not believe that there's not enough people in the world to be, that I won't have clients. Hey, Kelly. So you want to make sure that whatever psychic medium, healer, whatever, they have you either go through a referral, you look at their reviews, you check them out first before you go see them. And that way you feel good in your heart that you're getting that information that is for your higher and better good. Okay? Okay. So, I'm a psychic. I tell everybody that. And they always say, really? Yeah. What am I thinking? I'm not telepathic. I'm psychic. So, at least this psychic isn't telepathic. But I always say that. And I am psychic. I do psychic readings. I do soul retrieval. I do all that fun stuff. It's very fun for me. Hi, Michelle. It's my favorite thing. And the second thing people ask me is, oh, you can make money doing that? Yeah. I can. So, one of the cool things about psychics is that we won't approach you most of the time. I mean, we might talk to you, about stuff and that, but we're not going to say, hey, I'm a psychic, I see blah, 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 and I scare you to death. I'm not going to do that because I don't believe in scaring people. I don't think that's cool. And any psychic that scares you, run. Turn around and run, okay? Because it's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. If you're talking to a psychic, and usually when people do ask me, what do you do for a living? I say, I'm a psychic. That's all I say. And we continue our conversation. If they want to know something, I'll answer their questions. But I only answer questions. And that's the kind of psychic I am. I answer questions. I'm not here. I don't want to know the color of your underwear. I'm not going to dig deep unless you want me to. Because I have respect for you. And hopefully you have respect for me. Okay? Okay. So, psychics are really cool though. Because, we can look and see oh yeah, we got to go down this aisle of Walmart instead of that aisle. Sometimes you just have to avoid things. But, a psychic is somebody, and a psychic medium, and a medium. The three of them have these things in common, is we collect information. Okay? So we collect information about whatever it is that we're focusing on. Where does the information come from? Well, it comes from spirit guides, angels, ascended masters. It comes from the ethers. It comes from your, maybe your family who has passed on, your ancestors. It comes from all kinds of different things, So that's where the info comes from. We're vessels. So that's what a psychic is, basically, a vessel. And the vessel gets full of information and then we tell you about it. It's kind of fun, huh? All right. So at least it's fun for me, right? All right. So that's a psychic, plain and simple, Some psychics are nosy and they will nose into your business. Don't let them. If you don't want them to know, just tell them, hey, you know what? That's too much information. I don't need that. I don't need to know that. No, is my car going to break down? Okay. So a psychic medium is somebody like my brother Theo. Okay. He's cool. He can talk to people that are on the other side. And I know he can do this in a good way because I've asked him some questions about my grandmothers, and all of them, and he is always able to answer my questions from my grandmothers. And I know it's them because that's just the way the words are. And that's how you can tell if the psychic is authentic, is the words that come out of their mouths when they're talking from your ancestors or your people that have passed on. They're going to use their words, like how they speak. So, hi, Angela. So, So just remember that when you're going to go see a psychic medium, and listen to how, they speak to you. Okay? Especially if they're talking about gran or grandpa or auntie, uncle, whatever. Just listen to how they replay the words. Okay? Because that's going to help you a lot. And then a medium is somebody who speaks to spirits. That's what they do. They speak to spirits. And they speak to spirits of all kinds. Like, you name it, they can probably speak to it. Okay? And then they can hear too as well. So, and that's like the difference between all of them. Is it spooky? Sometimes it's spooky. Sometimes it's not. Like me, I'm kind of a chicken. So, like when I do paranormal investigations, I do a lot of research about where I'm going to. So that by the time I get there, I'm not like, oh crap, it's dark. Well, one of the reasons why I have a hard time is because I can't actually see. So when I go into a place and it's dark, I can't see in the dark. And so it kind of freaks me out because I can't see in the dark. I mean, I can see the spirits running around, but the physical objects like tripping over stuff and falling downstairs, things like that, it's embarrassing. So I like to know the layout and stuff before I go. But it's not, spirits are only scary if you let them scare you. So if you get yourself up in a frenzy about it, they'll be scary. So if you don't want them to be scary, they won't be. They're spirits. They're disembodied spirits. They're spirits that haven't crossed over to the other side most of the time. And a medium will help you see that or help you feel that or be able to communicate to those spirits. Okay? Okay. So when you're talking to your psychics or your psychic mediums and that, make sure that you have your questions prepared for them. And I always tell people that. Make sure you have your questions prepared. That way we can get right down to it, because you pay for a certain amount of time, right? Like for me, you pay for $55 for a half an hour and $100 for an hour. So we want to get down to it. You're spending your good-earned money, and you want to make sure that you have answers. So if you're just going to a psychic medium because you've never been before and you want that experience, go to a psychic fair. Have your experience there. They're fun. Plus the energy, holy moly, the energy in a psychic fair is so awesome. So go to a psychic fair if you've never been and get a 15-minute reading. And that way you can have that experience of visiting with that psychic and have the experience of getting answers to your questions, or even if you don't have questions, because that's what they're there for. They're there to talk to you and gain clientele and all that other good stuff. So if that's all you want, go to a psychic fair. Have a great time with that, and the other thing is, if you're going in for specific stuff, make sure you have your questions ready. And, sometimes too, what happens with psychics is that if there is a message there and your questions aren't about that message, you're going to get the message anyway. Because your spirit guides and angels, they're always nudging you. They're always nudging you in the direction that you said you wanted to go in from the time that you were born. So they'll always nudge you. They always push you. And if you're not hearing their nudges or pushes or their words or whatever, they'll guide you to a psychic medium or a psychic who can talk to them and get the message and give it to you. Okay? Whether you want to hear it or not doesn't really matter, because they'll keep pushing you to hear it. That's how it is. So, if you want too, the thing here too, and I tell everybody this, is that I am not a psychic medium. I don't have training like to connect with your lost loved ones. Hi, Richard. I don't. I'm a psychic. So I don't have that training. Sometimes I show up in readings and I can like tell you about them, but like Theo is trained in that area. He knows, he's a natural. And so he can connect with those spirits and give you that closure that you need. That's not the kind of psychic I am. So see how it's different? That way you kind of know. So like when you're kind of looking around for one, put in psychic medium if you're wanting to talk to people from the other side. Okay? If you're just going in for like energy work, clearing work, getting answers, learning stuff, a psychic is great. Right? Hey, Amy B. Hi. And so you want to make sure that like when you are when you're looking around and stuff, look for that. If you just want a medium, you know, somebody that just can talk to spirits and collect that information, put in medium in your Google search. Okay? So that way you know like the different things, so you don't end up with a psychic medium and everything is, you know, the things that you wanted to know may or may not come in because your ancestors will be focused in on like talking to you and stuff. Okay? Yeah. Okay. And so the other thing too is psychic mediums or psychics, we can all work through, most of us can work, and I've been doing this for quite some time, phone, Facebook Messenger, whatever video, Facebook or FaceTime, you know, so we can work over the phone basically, you know, like this. And the reason why is because energy is energy. It's all energy. That's what it's all about. You know, it's the exchange of energy that happens. And that's how we're able to do that. So, you know, if you want to do phones and that, find somebody that does work over the phone. Some psychics only do work over the phone. That's all they do because they don't want to see the client. They just want to go over the phone like that. Okay? So, and it's okay. That's good. It's fine. It's just their style because every psychic has a different style, different way they do things. Some psychics are, I've seen like 3 or 4 psychics that will sit with you. You sit in a chair and they sit in front of you and they start writing. They do automatic writing. And I had this one guy, he goes, "You got a half an hour with me, right?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Good, because I'll be writing a lot." And I'm like, "Oh, great." And he did. He wrote a lot. But it was really cool because what he did write was very accurate. It was really awesome. Yeah. And so there are other psychics that use stones. It's lithomancy. They use stones. They use cards. I've met some other people that do other different kinds of things, like they have little chimes, you know, different things like that. Every psychic has their own style. So you may want to ask your psychic before you go, like, how do you do your work? How do you do it? Because everybody's different. I'll sit here while I'm doing a reading and I always have a piece of paper so I can write things down, like shapes or symbols or whatever that come to my mind. So then I can say when I get through drawing it or whatever, you know, what about this? Do you know about this? What is that? Does that mean I have any meaning for you? So just know that, I mean, I'm sure you've all seen, what's her name? Long Island Medium. She sits with a tablet and she starts writing, and that's how she opens up. So while she's writing, you can see her crown chakra opening up and she's gathering information. Right? She is a psychic. She is. She's just a TV psychic. So, you know, all that is scripted. Well, at least most of it is, because she has to have permission from the people that she's talking to in order to be on TV. So it is like live TV, but she has to know who she's reading for before she goes up to them, because they have to give her permission. So that's the part that's scripted. Everything else that she probably gets from the person, or the info that she gets from the person, that's probably not scripted. Because, she's a psychic. There's other psychics too. There's a lot of different psychics. That is actually a great and beautiful energy to go into, So be careful of, and I think last week or a couple weeks ago I might have mentioned this, anyone who tells you or scares you or tells you like some kind of stupid thing, like they have to take your spirit guides away from you, or that you can only listen to them, or they threaten you in some way, shape, or form. If they're doing that, you need to say goodbye. Don't be afraid of them. Just leave. Because anybody tells me that like they're gonna have to take my spirit guides away from me, I can only listen to them, whatever, I'm out of there. And you should be too, okay? So please, please, please be aware, be present, so that you have the ability to choose, because everybody has free will, right? So don't let anyone tell you that you're on a mission and you have to complete your mission. Yeah, complete your mission in your own time, if you do decide it's a mission, okay? Because this is the only life that you're going to be like Amy, Julie, Richard, Angelina. That's the only time that you're going to be this person, this lifetime. So enjoy it, have fun with it, rock with it, right? Yeah. So you don't have to do anything that anyone says. You don't have to take the advice of any psychic that they give you if it doesn't resonate with you. Okay? Okay. Because those are really big things. They're big roles, and some of you have asked me about them. And that's like a big thing, because it is a big step to go see a psychic, because a lot of people are scared. They're afraid of, like, I don't know what. There was one lady, she was just like, oh, I was just really afraid to talk to you. I'm like, why? Well, you can read my mind. I'm like, I'm not telepathic, and I don't want to know. If you don't want to tell me or show me, I don't want to know. Okay? So, and that's how most psychics are. They're just there to assist you. If they're not there to assist you, hang up or get up and leave. It's your life. Okay? Okay. So, I hope everybody knows, like, the difference between, like, psychic medium, and medium now. Right? Oh, and if you want a house clearing, you might want to go with the psychic mediums. Hi, Kathy. Or if you have attachments yourself, psychic medium can help you. I can help you do that, and I can do house clearings too. But I just don't work with closure and stuff. So make sure that, like, again, you're comfortable. Okay, so psychic medium, and medium were vessels that collect information for you. Medium only speaks to spirits. And a lot of people say, oh, they're not psychic, but I think they're psychic. They just have that third category. So it's a gift. And so they speak to spirits, all right? Seances and stuff. They're very interesting. Psychic medium, somebody who can help you with closure and more. Okay? Psychic, me. I can assist you with clearing out old goo and cooties. I can give you good guidance for whatever it is that you're doing, and assist you with energetically by clearing your energy field. So, and other stuff too. But now you know, so you can look it up. And remember, charlatans will bully you. They will. And I don't want you to be bullied. So if you need a referral, let me know. I will refer you. because I believe that we all should do that because there's no lack in clients and customers and things like that. That's just how I feel. All right. Okay. So I think I covered that everything for tonight. Remember too that if you want to clear your line, if you think you have like a curse or you think maybe your family has kind of cursed your line, go to arielgrace.net, hit the meditation tab, scroll down, and you're going to see ancestral meditation. I think that's what it's called, ancestral clearing meditation. Scroll down and do that once a month, once every 2 weeks or so. Start clearing it out. You can focus on whichever parent you want to focus on and go back. It clears the line. Okay, it takes about 10 days to 2 weeks. That's why I say do it every 2 weeks. All right, and that can assist with clearing out some of the heavy stuff that's in your line and remove it. So not only does it help the people who have come before you, but it also helps the people that come after you, because then they don't carry the heaviness or the burden that you carried. Okay? Hey, Samantha. All right. And that's how you can help yourself, because I truly believe everybody can help themselves somehow. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so for those of you who ordered books in July, there was over 200 downloads from the Kindle. Please remember to review if you've read them. Haunted: A Psychic Story, I'm Psychic Not Telepathic, and Angel's a Psychic Story. I'm working on the Goo and Cooties book right now. It should be done by 11/6. I'm pretty excited about it. Lots of good stuff in there for you to learn how to clear with purpose. Because that's really what it's all about. Getting yourself all cleared up so you feel sparkly good and you glow. Right? Because a lot of you have said, oh, I can't find my honey bun. I can't find my soulmate and all that good stuff. Well, here's what you do. You get clear. You do the things that you love, and you love yourself. So when you're doing all that, you start to glow. And when you glow, you attract in that honey bun, sweetheart, soulmate person. So try it. Give yourself some love so that somebody else can love you. There you go. All right. So, next week, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be back on the radio end of September, beginning of October. It'll be very fun for us. And I might still do some Facebook Live stuff after that. We'll see what happens. But this has really been fun. So if you want to know about something or someone or about anything intuitive, please email me at agangofgirlsinc@gmail.com and give me a topic. Hey, this is fun, right? Right. All right. So if you want to check me out, go to arielgrace.net. You can sign up for my newsletter. It goes out once a month, usually end of month, beginning of next month, kind of around in that time period. So sign up for the newsletter. I send it out once a month. All the links are there. There's all kinds of good stuff. The website has links for books, links for meditations. It has a lot of good things on there too to help you. All right? Plus the Clarity 101 blog. So you can check that out as well, because there's lots of handy tips and tricks about intuition and being intuitive and enhancing your intuitive abilities. So that's what it's about, right? All right. Well, everyone have a great week. It was fun visiting with you. Yeah. Remember to keep your hearts open and align with the energy of love. Good night, everybody.